Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, October 18, 2022. Today's energies are excellent for finding something you enjoy and pouring your attention into it. This may be a project you left on a shelf that you're now coming at with new energy. Applying yourself to a pet project can be most rewarding, and you're entirely dead set on resolving problems. You could be excited about what you're learning, or through the process of solving a problem, you learned some new tricks. It's a generally strong time for applying yourself to your work or devoting your attention to a creative project, child, or romantic relationship. You are especially independent and self-directed right now. The moon in your sign to midday keeps you on your toes. Your feelings seem to take the lead. After this, you're steadier and more content, inclined to stick with familiar and comfortable settings and activities. Look up to the sky with a telescope and you will see mighty Jupiter dancing amongst the stars. Our great benefic planet is known to bestow miracles on all those below. He takes 12 years to visit each pocket of your life, sprinkling fairy dust and offering fresh starts. Now, as he spins in the realm of Aries, he impacts the human collective in a very specific way. Aries is the zodiac sign of the leader, always eager to charge into new territory after matters of the heart. This has likely inspired you, too, to take on this motif as you pursue who and what you want. Getting up might not be an easy task this morning. Since the moon is void, of course, you may feel sleepier than usual or have issues getting ready for work. However, you will feel more emotionally attuned to your finances, property, and sense of value once the moon enters Cancer. You could feel more security-focused with your items, especially anything you may need to use at work. Luna could also make you more sensitive if your budget is not in order. Focus on feeling financially secure during this lunation. With no planetary activity in your income sector, the moon's return today was always going to be a valuable chance to check in. A week after Pluto's direct turn in your financial sector, and just when there is a chance to start looking to the future with confidence on the financial front, this is giving the income side of the financial fence some much needed attention. This can also sharpen your nose for money ahead of major developments ahead on the job and career fronts. Give yourself the benefit of plenty of drinking water every day. Not only does it aid digestion and keep your skin clear, but it is also a surefire boost for your immune system. There are certain times when we need to take special care to stay healthy. Eating fresh produce is important not only for its nutritional value but the fiber it contains. Fiber keeps our digestive system clear of buildup caused by too much starch and sugar, which can lead to lowered energy and immune responses. This will be a great day because all of the vibrations at the moment are uneven and will be opening up a relatively favorable period. Go toward others, renew your ideas, be informed, and communicate what you think, but stop wanting to get your family and friends involved in your projects. Your strong personality must be flexible because then you will see your initiatives come to fruition very quickly. While you are waiting, re-energize yourself in your sentimental life by rediscovering the charms of the person you love. A week after Pluto's direct turn in your financial sector gave money matters the green light, the moon returns for a much-needed visit to your income sector. With no planetary activity on the income side of the financial fence, this is a chance to sharpen your nose for money and act as a trigger. However, it comes just 7 days before the Sun and Venus, the planet of money, are due to return to begin the first planetary activity on the job front for the year, and just 16 days before Jupiter's game-changing return to your career sector. As the Sun and Venus move into their final 7 days in your romantic sector, they are not only drawing closer to an alignment but to a friendly aspect to Mars in Gemini. With both having just connected with Saturn, who moves into his final week in retrograde motion in an adventurous part of your chart today, a mix of nostalgia, romance, passion, and adventure is set to become even more potent. Our eyes in the sky. As the moon enters Cancer today, you could feel called back to your past. This is a time of personal editing, and certain social unveilings seem to be occurring daily. Even if you receive news that seems unpleasant at first, it is meant to guide you and drive you to make wiser choices on your life path going forward. A possibility could present itself to you, and something special related to your future could knock at your door. The moon sprinkles some magic into your life in the evening. Never give up on what has been driving you forward all this time. The strong cardinal vibes help to bring perspective to certain fluctuations over the last few weeks. You feel more attracted to genuine people and experiences now. You have to give it your all in order to really know if something or someone is right for you. You are in a great position to make a big move in the workplace. If you are tired of the job you are currently at, then let it go because something better is waiting for you right around the corner. Have faith that the universe will support you now. If you're seeking a romantic breakthrough, today's planetary transits indicate a time when friends can fall in love for the first time, and those in long-term partnerships are seeing eye to eye. In general, this is the perfect day to go on a date and spend time with someone you really love to be around. The more inspired you feel, the more you will thrive. In the morning, the moon enters Cancer, ending its void of course which began last night. Over the next 2 days, the moon is the only body besides Neptune transiting a water sign. As such, it provides much-needed elemental balance during a period currently dominated by planets in cerebral air signs. We can get out of our heads and into our hearts at this time. Our emotional equilibrium hinges around creature comforts, long naps, good food, warm showers. We may choose to surround ourselves with familiar people or nostalgic items to feel safe. However, our moods often fluctuate in the sign of the crab. Vacillating feelings can be tempered by meditation, music, or aromatherapy. Somatic techniques can also be employed for self-soothing. Before noon, the moon squares Jupiter, an influence that we can use for socializing and catching up with loved ones. Although this transit will probably pass without incident, we may have difficulty defining our limits now. The Cancer moon inclines us to mood swings, and Jupiter suggests mitigating unease or discomfort with more of whatever happens to make us feel good in the moment. We can go overboard eating and drinking if we don't set some personal boundaries. We also risk crossing others' boundaries and attempting to provide unsolicited support, consolation, or nurturance. Taking the focus off ourselves to be of use to another might be briefly pacifying, but if someone has not asked to be comforted, we should respect their autonomy. Instead, we might utilize this opportunity to get more deeply in touch with our spiritual center through meditation, education, and introspection.